Hey people, this is Talem Splash, and welcome to Final Fantasy 15. It has been a long 10 years, honestly it has, and I'm going to quickly go over I did go over the options on my own, but I just want to go tell you what I'm doing for this playthrough. So obviously I'm playing in English, the text is in English, playing on normal difficulty. Combat is set to active. I'm going to try Wait mode at some point, but for now we're going to keep it on active. Audio, yeah, that's all fine. Pretty much, and nothing else really matters. The mini-map, okay, I need to turn this rotation off, because I can't, like, Final Fantasy 13 had the rotation on, and I hated it. Like, it was awful, and I was glad that they had that as an option in 13.2 and stuff, but yeah, no, I'm not used to my map rotating with me. I want it to stay in one spot, so that's definitely going to be something we're doing. But, yeah, alright, I have a lot to talk about once we actually get started into some gameplay, but yeah, it's been a long 10 years since, you know, they announced this game, and I was still waiting for Final Fantasy 12 to come out. And then it did, and then 13 did, and then, you know, 14 did, and then this game still wasn't out, but now it is. So we're going to play it now, and it's going to be a great time. I'm going to be quiet for the opening credits, or the opening sequence and stuff, but yeah, let's just get started. We'll have a good time. It's going to be fun. I'm very excited. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, it's good. Let's do it. Let's go. Yeah, normal mode, please. That's what I want. Tutorial. I don't need the tutorial. I have played the demo, so I kind of know how the first chapter works, for the most part. So the first chapter is going to be pretty smooth sailing. I'd say it's after chapter 1 that it's going to start getting, you know, a little bit more like, you know, unknown for me. So yeah, Final Fantasy 15. In a time unknown, only a prophecy keeps hope alive and in people's hearts. When darkness veils the world, the King of Light shall come. Now 4 brave warriors begin their journey, prepared to fight. What awaits the 4, however, they do not know. Yeah, it's very reminds me of like the opening to Final Fantasy 1, like after you beat Garland and then you cross the bridge, and then, you know, it just sort of opens up with that message. I like it a lot. All right, let's go. Let's get started here. Maybe is it still loading? I don't know. These load times are pretty long. I actually, the Tale of the Chosen King, Savior to the Star. I might move my PS4 down later because the fan is pretty loud. I just realized that. Okay, so we're actually in control. So this part we can move around. It's just getting used to the control. Look at Noctis's beard. He's beardy. That's crazy. I actually like his hair, though. It's pretty cool. I like how they sort of, like, lessen the spikes when he gets older. As we can only assume this is getting older. I like how there's damage in the... Like, they're actually dealing damage now. Whoa. That's cool. I like it. Very good stuff. Prompto Argentum.
Stay down. We'll keep him busy.
Okay. You keep him busy. You keep dealing that 900 damage. That's actually not a lot of damage. And there's Ignis Science. I know his name is Scientia, but I like calling him. We're gonna call him Science. Then we have Gladio. I'm excited to journey with these people. I'm very excited.
Here you go.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. Oh man, yeah. The PS4 is like right next to my mic. I think in future episodes I'm probably gonna move it down before the fall. It's like the name of patch 2.5 in Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, because like I'm pretty sure you can hear that fan, and that might bother people. We'll see. All right, we got the opening sequence now. I'll be quiet.
The decreed hour is come. Set forth with my blessing, Prince Noctis.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Take your leave and go in the grace of the gods.
Right. Well, princes will be princes.
So much for royal protocol.
Not like you had to deliver a formal address.
Your Highness!
What now?
I fear I have left too much unsaid. You place a great burden on those who would bear with you.
You're one to talk.
I ask not that you guide my wayward son, merely that you remain at his side.
Indeed, Your Grace.
We'll see the prince to Alticia if it's the last thing we see.
Yeah, what he said. Hate to break this up, but Kor's got the motor running. Drados, he's in your hands.
And another thing. Do mind your manners around your charming bride-to-be.
Your Majesty as well. Try to mind yours around our esteemed guests from Niflheim.
You have no cause for concern.
Nor do you.
Take heed. Once you set forth, you cannot turn back.
You think I would?
I need only know that you are ready to leave home behind.
Don't know about you, but I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Take care on the long road. Wheresoever you should go, the line of Lucis goes with you. Walk tall, my son.
It's getting exciting. Ooh, we earned a trophy. Insomnia's waking nightmare. Yeah, I guess we're waking up. It's funny. It's very fitting because I'm not sleeping tonight. This is the night that the game has come out. The game came out about 2 hours ago, and I was watching. I was watching Luke play it for a while. And since I've already played the demo, I kind of knew what the gist of it was, so I let him play. And it's so good to see it in English though. Like Prince Noctis Lucis Talem sets forth from his homeland with his 3-man retinue in tow, his destination Alcicia, capital of Accordo, where he will formalize the union of states through his marriage to Lady Lunafreya of the imperial province of Tenebrae. Or is it Tenebrae? I think it's Tenebrae. That's what they say in Kingsglaive. By the way, if you haven't seen Kingsglaive, I recommend that if you want to keep up with the story, from what I hear from reviews, like, it's actually worth it to go and watch Kingsglaive and Brotherhood. Brotherhood maybe not as much because I guess you could. From what I understand, like, we're basically going to get more of what we saw in Brotherhood and Kingsglaive, in the terms of, like, Kingsglaive was, like, really political and kind of crazy, and that kind of happens, like, in the background, and Brotherhood is what we're going to be seeing a lot of, just like, what we're, used to with, the Chocobros, just, doing Chocobro-y things. And that's a lot of what the beginning of the game is like, from what I hear. So I'm very excited. I have the strategy guide, so if I need it, I will use it. For side quests and stuff, because I do want this LP. This LP is going to be a 100% playthrough. Like, we're doing everything in this game as long as I have time. Like, the only thing that the only game that's coming out after this that I plan on doing is Kingdom Hearts 2.8, and that's not for like another 3 months. So hopefully we should have time to do everything. I'm really hoping so. Here we go. It's a big game though, so I don't know. We'll see. We're definitely gonna get through the story though. It's gonna be a grand adventure. Here's that car that ignores us. It just like it totally just goes to the other line. It's like, I'm not helping you. Screw that.
I think we can forget about hitching our way there. Thought people were friendly outside the city.
You can only go so far on the kindness of strangers.
You're just gonna have to push her all the way.
I've already pushed myself to the brink of death.
Get up. Come on, car isn't gonna move itself.
Sheesh. I thought the car was supposed to move us.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Can it? Ready, steady.
Alright, let's push it. You actually have to hold R2. It's kind of hard to see. It's like in that side view, like the side, like where the quests usually go. The first time I played the demo, I was like, alright, how do I make this car go? Because it's not going. And then I saw push R2. It's like, okay. I guess I missed that, but that's all good.
Unbelievable.
Not exactly a fairy tale beginning, huh, Prince Noctis?
We let ourselves get carried away.
Look, these things happen.
Are they saying different things?
Let's just hope this isn't some omen.
Huh.
Gladio, do me a favor.
What?
Push this thing by yourself.
All by myself?
You won't even notice if we just let go.
Prompto, don't even think about it.
Save some breath for pushing.
Ignis, come on, time to switch.
Nuh-uh, we just switched back there.
And it's my turn, Noct.
His turn.
Why is he even sitting in the car? Does that help him
Hands are
move?
killing me.
Like,
You rather I kill you with mine?
oh my gosh,
Easy there, tough
Gladio.
guy.
Any luck?
Only a busy signal.
Hold the phone. Is it just me? Or was it supposed to be way closer?
Now we got a long ways to go, Prompto. We have a long ways to go. I wonder, can I pull up the map? I can't pull up the map now. Okay, oh, I can start. Okay, I just paused the game. I'm sorry.
that way.
I'm ruining the immersion by pausing the game. But I'm curious. I love the mini maps though. Oh man, it looks so good. It's in the right spot, the right size. There's like a quest thing, like a quest bar, just like an FF14. It's gonna be great.
Tell that to my
Here we
legs.
go.
You guys even pushing?
Yeah, we're pushing.
Hard as I can.
Oh, look at that. Final Fantasy 15. It is the year 2016. It is November 29th, 2016, and it's here. Oh, it's great. There's no words. No words at all. I'm just so happy to be here. So happy to have like survived the 10 years that we waited from it going from Final Fantasy Versus 13 to switching from Nomura to Tabata, and now here we are at Hammerhead, beginning the game, the beginning of the adventure. And this game has a very Final Fantasy 12 like start, where it's like you start out by doing hunts and stuff. It's very chill. So yeah, if you're expecting like heavy story right away, it's not going to be the case.
Y'all kept a girl waiting.
It's going to be super chill for a while.
Now, which one's the prince?
That would be Noctis.
Aha! Hello, Your Highness. Congrats on your wedding.
Not hitched just yet.
Lady Lunafreya's groom-to-be, here in Hammerhead.
Apologies for taking so long.
You best save your apologies for Pawpaw.
Well, that makes you.
Cindy, Sid's grease monkey granddaughter.
Roll her in while I'm still young. Didn't your daddy tell you? She's a custom classic, not some beat-up old clunker. Prince Noctis.
Yeah.
Prince. Like they took your old man and kicked the dignity out of him.
What?
You got a long way to go, son. And that slackjaw's getting you nowhere fast. She's gonna take a while. Y'all get her in and run along.
Y'all heard him. Let's get moving. Right this way.
Okay, I guess so. I guess that works out. So yeah, that's our first introduction to Cindy there. I remember when she was revealed, people thought she was going to be the Cid and that there wasn't going to be a male Cid. But then her grandpa showed up. But oh, we're in control. We're in control. Look at that. We can open the menu. The one downside is that you press the little pad now to open up this menu instead of triangle. That kind of hurt me a little bit when I first found that out. I was like, oh, I want to press triangle, but I understand. You got a warp strike and all that, so it's okay. It's okay. We'll get over it. Let's talk to Cindy. Hi, Cindy.
Y'all ain't never been out this way before, have you? Go on, have a look around. This'll make sure y'all don't get lost.
But you know, she's not the first grandchild of a Cid. In Final Fantasy V, we had Mid. I think it was Cid's grandson Mid. He was at least a nephew.
Extra time.
He was pretty. I mean, he was kind of a nerd, but he was pretty cool. Like nerds are cool, but he was like very bookish. Like, oh, I'm all smart and stuff. I'm gonna hang out in the library, and then you're gonna have to fight things to find me.
Oh, what's a gill?
Prompto, really? What's a gill? What is a gill? A gill is stuff. Okay, so we have a weapon shop here. We are broke. But I just want to show you something really quick. Oh yeah, we can earn gil by doing stuff like that. Look at, they have like the little pixel, like the little the sprites for like when a weapon is better and stuff. Oh, that makes me so happy. That's like straight out of Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy IV, the early ones. A moment, knocked. Okay, Iggy. Let's where are you?
Expended the
Let's
last
talk.
of our funds on the repairs. I suggest we confer with Cindy.
All right, sounds good. We can go talk to Cindy again. Yeah, the Pauper Prince. It's the first quest of the game. And yeah, it works very much like a quest system where it's it's showing me where it is, or like it's gonna show up in the side like that, so you know what to do, which I like. When you compare to like an Square's more recent attempt at open world was Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13, which is a much crappier game compared to this game. I'll talk in expense about Lightning Returns in the future. I like the game, but I also hate that
She
game.
ain't gonna be ready for a while.
But it doesn't have a quest thing on the
Yeah,
side, so you don't really know what quest you have going on unless you go manually check in the menu. We wanted to ask for a discount, didn't we? Yeah, let's do that. I want to ask for a discount. Discount, Cindy.
Bit steep for a simple tune-up, don't you think?
Oh, now I get it. This must be what Pawpaw meant when he said he was gonna teach them boys a lesson. told me he ought to have y'all take care of some ornery varmints that have been causing a ruckus around here. I'd be happy to pay y'all for your services if you're up to the challenge.
Yeah, sounds good.
How about it?
Cool. All right, let's do it.
So much for finding an easy way out. Thanks a lot, Pawpaw.
All right, excuse me, I was taking a swig of water there. So we're in 10 AP. You can spend AP. AP is basically like if you played FF10, its AP is the same thing, or like license points in FF12, CP in FF13, stuff like that. So we can go to the Ascension, and this works very much like a mix of the sphere grid and the license board a little bit. So you can zoom in and we can see. All right. I'd actually say it's a little bit closer to the Crystarium. It's just that it branches out a little bit more. You start down the middle and you go outwards. Maybe it's kind of like a World of Final Fantasy just had a system really similar to this too. So also kind of like taking a leaf from Skyrim. There's like these different trees. It's not just one tree. There's like a ton of different trees. So if you want to learn, if you want to go straight to techniques, you can learn more techniques right away. I want to see. There's recovery. Okay. Hang in, boost stamina. That's cool. I'm into recovery because one thing I noticed about this game is that you're kind of screwed when you run low on HP unless you have someone help you. And then there's magic. Okay. I know what's over here. We got actual stats. Okay. Ooh, that's nice though. Oh, these are pretty expensive. This costs like all 99 AP and stuff. So I guess we're not supposed to be doing this right away. And then we have exploration and wait mode. So there are actual wait mode skills. That's interesting. So it's like an entire, like I'm interested to try out wait mode because like usually in Final Fantasy games, wait mode is like a way of like, all right, like as of like Final Fantasy X-2 onwards, I guess it was like, all right, okay, we won't attack. We'll just wait on you. It's like there's the combat doesn't really change, but here it's like totally changing when you're going into wait mode. I mean, not early as X-2. I'm sorry. It's been like that since like FF4, but like in FF4 like wait mode doesn't really have that much of an effect. I always felt like I didn't feel the difference until X-2 between wait mode and active mode. Also like the older games had like a recommended setting, so yeah, let's do that. Let's reduce MP cost of phasing. Sounds good. So now that's 99. Ooh, we got a new power. Yeah, we got a new trophy. That's awesome.
But don't go running around after dark. The demons are liable to rip y'all to shreds.
Ooh, bronze bangle. Okay.
This
screams Final Fantasy 12.
Just between us, though. Don't tell Pawpaw.
I mean, like, it's more modern and anime, but it's like just the way, like, okay, like in FF12 you start with Tomage with the Orachea armlet, the Arakia armlet, and he has you go do the Rogue Tomato. It's like, here we're doing our first stuff as well, and we also get another thing. So if we go to gear, we can, let's see, we have Noctis's weapons that he can switch between. And in accessory, I want to equip that bronze bangle, just like the Arakia armlet, increase maximum HP. And let's take off that jacket. I like the t-shirt. I think the t-shirt's really cool. So for that, we're gonna do that. For Gladio, we're gonna have you. Actually, no. I don't like his pants in the casual outfit. I think his pants are. I don't know. I wish there were more outfits. We'll keep him in the sleeveless shirt for now. And then there's no other things he can wear for that. Ignis. Let's get you. Actually, no. Keep that jacket on for now. No, it's hot outside, so let's take it off. And then Prompto, you're pretty good as is, but you know what? Since it's hot out, we'll let you just wear the sleeveless without the jacket. The casual is actually kind of cool too, but it's very Sasuke. Just the way it has like that upper collar. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, I don't know. Ooh, that's debatable, but yeah, I like the upper collar. I just don't like how it's all Sasuke-ish, and that like it makes him look very broody, and that's not Prompto at all. But anyway, let's before we end off this episode, I know we're going to be going a little bit further. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm pressing the wrong button to sprint.
They got a lot of different stuff here.
Oh, because, you know why? Oh, man, that's really sad. It's because I was playing Lightning Returns the other day. I've been tweeting about it a lot on Twitter, just giving it crap. But holding down R2 makes you sprint in that game. And in this game, it's not that. So the threat meter is above you. Okay, and then we can lock on, just like in Kingdom Hearts, and then warp strike in, and boom. And you can conjure weapons to attack. You hold circle to blitz down the enemies, or you can mash. I prefer to hold the button down because it gives that very it gives a very strategic feel, in my opinion. It's like the audio attack thing I like a lot, like from Final Fantasy 12 and all that. Just like you know, letting your characters attack while you're thinking and sort of like while you're like sort of the one managing how the fight's going above ground. I always like how that system worked, and that's one of the reasons why I love 12 so much. I'm gonna be Okay, I'm gonna be talking about Final Fantasy 12 so much in this Let's Play, and when the Zodiac Age eventually comes out, oh boy, oh boy. So yeah, the next area we can go to is over here. There's 3 locations where you get to fight these wolves, and okay, well, okay. So something about his run cycle. It looks like his back is like, it goes like a little bit too inward, like his rig is like bent in. I don't know if that's intentional, or I think it's just because like when he runs, his run cycle is very like that's where the main rotation is on his back. But when he's running forward like this, like you can sort of see it more. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I'm like, I kind of know rigging because I've learned how to rig and stuff, but I could also just be overseeing it and overthinking it, and it's not actually that bad.
Let's do this.
All right, let's do it. Let's warp strike in. So every time you warp strike, okay, it's telling me how to. If you press square, you can defend and dodge and stuff. But yeah, every time you warp strike, you use MP, and MP. Oh boy, so much to explain, so little time. That was cool though. Every time you every time you block or defend, or if you warp, you're gonna use MP. And if you use too much MP, you sort of like you sort of stagger yourself. And when you stagger yourself, you're sort of like incapacitated. Is that the word? Yeah. And you can't really do much for a little while. You gotta find a spot to rest up and get your MP back. And I really wish they would have called it TP, because you're not really casting spells. You're using techniques. But unless warping is technically a spell, but I don't consider it one. But there we go, 2 out of 2. It's fun times, and you just regain your MP, or your HP back after the fight, which is nice. But that's not always going to be the case. Sometimes you won't do that. If you actually get to 0 HP, it can actually reduce your max HP temporarily until you rest up, which is intense if you like happen to run into a big fight or something. But all right, 520 feet. So no more malms or yalms like in Final Fantasy 14. We just got feet in this one. Oh, and after that we hop a boat, and before you know it, we're hitched. Yeah, I don't need to say what they're saying. They're saying it. I'm just sort of, the reason why I have subtitles on is because, like, my commentary is going to sort of override their banter a lot of the times, but I still want you guys to be able to read it. Oh, you can open the map with R3. Okay, that's cool. Cool. We don't really need the map because I know where I'm going. I played the demo, and now it's just I'm doing it in English, which is even better. That's a lot of enemies. Okay, let's switch over to the Dragoon Lance for now. I want to try it out, because the Lance is really cool. So Noctis can instantaneously warp strike to a targeted enemy at the cost of MP. That's what I just talked about. Okay, I don't know why it's telling me this now, or like in the third encounter. Oh, it wants me to land a warp strike. Okay, I can do that too. Oh, that was so cool though. Yeah, I broke that enemy. Yeah, there we go. I did your warp strike. Yeah, I guess this is like the replacement for not having a tutorial. It sort of teaches you in combat, which is really cool. During the demo, it's possible to do this like tutorial before you even start the game, where you're just fighting with Prompto, and I assume it's in the main game. Like, I saw the option, and I found it kind of like janky. Like, I didn't like learning through that tutorial because like it was really slow, and it wanted me to do like one thing only. It's like I want to try other things too. But whatever, it's all good. I know how this combat works for the most part now. My finesse isn't that well. I'm still not sure what affects finesse. I have to figure that out. Me and Luke are trying to figure that out.
Hello?
Hey, it's Cindy. How goes the hunting?
Actually, we just finished.
That's great, because I got one more hunt for y'all. Only this time, it's for a person. Fella named Dave went off. We ain't heard from him since. Reckon he staked out a spot in an old shack nearby.
Old shack? Oh, got it. We'll take a look.
Yes, we will take a look, but we're going to take a look in the next part. So if you did like this part, please give it a like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Oh, Hunter becomes the hunted. Head to the abandoned shack. Yeah, we have to go over there. Yeah, I really appreciate it if you guys, let me know how you're liking this LP. We're going to be going for a while. This update's pretty much it's almost definitely every weekday, maybe some weekends, but for sure every weekday. So definitely keep tuned in. I'll let you know if there's any delays, but I've been pretty good recently about uploading every single day. I just finished Final Fantasy 13 if you want to go check that out. And recently I finished Birth by Sleep HD, Birth by Sleep Final Mix HD is part of Kingdom Hearts 2.5. So you can go check that out as well. Yeah, I'll see you in the next part. See you in part 2. See you guys tomorrow. Later, everybody. Take care.